New display, new display, new display, new display. On to the video. So you probably liked the disclaimer I added in. I know, someone might be happy that the Dinobots are getting their spot to shine. But yeah, another serious video again. Oh boy. So this was suggested by a member of my Discord server. And, oh boy. I was actually also requested to keep calm in this video, but, My Hero Academia fans, can we just talk for a minute? Yeah, just mono. Well, mono versus a bunch of others, but, one of you. What I thought, let's just talk. Okay, let's just talk here. So I got word that a bunch of people, we'll just say, got offended over a villain in MHA named Maruto, who apparently is named after experiments that the Japanese did to Chinese and Koreans back in World War II, which his name means timber. Actually, the word means timber and lumber. So I kind of find it humorous, but, if that was his character, like, oh, I'm a villain that's all about timber and lumber, and I'm gonna chop you down. Pardon me for the voice. No one would say shit. But because this is offensive to Koreans and Chinese fans, I gotta say some shit. Pardon me, I'm just saying how it is. So, where do we start? Like, where do we start here? Apparently, the character, and I don't know if there is a screenshot. If there is a screen cap of him, I'll insert it in here. But apparently, this dude is a mad scientist. So he's kind of not Shockwave, but I'm guessing, because I'm gonna put disclaimer. I kind of dropped MHA after the overhaul arc. It's just eh. Like no offense to anyone who likes that arc. It's just yeah. Like I just didn't care. That's not me hating on the arc. I just didn't care for it after that. Like I'll probably read it whenever there's like something going good. But I digress. I mean, nowadays I kind of find MHA to be mediocre at best, but we're not here talking about my, viewpoint as the whole show. We're talking about the recent incident with the author, Horikoshi. I'm just gonna go out and let me say it. If you were born 40 years or 50 years after, or even 60 years after the experiments have happened and passed, and you slept through the history class in Korean college or Korean school, you don't have a say of who to apologize. Like, I'm straight up serious. You really don't get a say of what happens. You weren't there. You don't get a say. You really don't get a say at all. Now, maybe it's a cultural reason, like history, which I understand. But you really don't get a say in how it happened. I'm not saying consume product. Do not ask questions. No, this is where you literally don't get a say because you weren't there. Okay, hell, the same stance applied if I knew about Pearl Harbor. Okay, great. Not a great metaphor, but just think about this. If I learned that the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, like, oh, that's what a normal person would be. Like, oh, they assaulted Pearl Harbor. Okay. Probably a pretty big event, but alright. But to the woke SJW crowd, I should be mad. I should be offended. I should say that the Japanese deserve to die. Well, you see, we nuked them. We nuked them. Twice. And I don't see any Japanese people offended how we nuked them. I'm just being historical here. The Japanese are as great as everyone else, okay? I'm just saying. They're not war criminals. They know what they did. Hell, America knows what they did. They just refuse to... Hell, here's the deal. America thinks was fucked up. Okay, I know my country is fucked up. All the countries are secretly fucked up. I'm just telling how it is. We're all fucked up. You know, again, I'm just telling how it is. We're all fucked up. All the countries are fucked up anyway. America's fucked up. Canada, to some extent, is fucked up. Russia's fucked up, obviously. I mean, hell, Vladimir Putin. I digress. China's fucked up, obviously. All of us are fucked up. We are, and if we were born after that incident, we can't do anything about it. I can't just go build a time machine, tell the Japanese Prime Minister to not attack America, because in fairness to us, we kind of fucked ourselves over because we didn't listen to them. I know this is meant to be a rant on MHA fans, and it sort of became more historical, but, you know, if you think about it, you guys are kind of going to be spazzing out saying, I'm wrong. Well, it's the truth. You guys were probably born after, what, 50 or 60 odd years after those little experiments happened. Hell, even 70 if you're born in the 2010s. And you think that Horikoshi should be held responsible? He shouldn't. Horikoshi, I shit you not, you're going to force him to get into a Tokyo Ghoul situation. He's going to go through Ishida Sui. He's going to go through his deal. He's going to make My Hero Academia really bad for you. And it's going to be on your fault. It's not going to be my fault. It's not going to be his fault. It's going to be your fault. Because you forced him to go, well, you guys are offended by a villain that I made who was intentionally meant to be a bad guy, so I'm going to do stuff to make you mad that you're not going to like. And I don't care. It's my story. I do what I want. It's going to come. And you may not like it. And if you're a fan of the series, that's fine, but you're going to understand why once you watch this. Mashima went through this shit because he always was told, well, you never kill anyone. Bleach went through this because of the oh-so-famous ending that apparently Ichigo married Orihime. I'm just saying, you guys are fucked up, and you refuse to acknowledge it. Makes me wonder why I stopped getting into MHA. I left fan base. I don't care. I moved on from it. The only fan base is either them or these lovely daft things. I will question products. But I guess this was a rant, but a calm one. The perspective. You tell Horikoshi to commit suicide, I think he has the right to block you and move on after that. That's my whole take for the time being. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.